Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
We didn't really plan on this whole wearing green together thing, but we ended up wearing green. I told you what I was going to wear, so you copied me.
Well, I had to match my necklace.
Well, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are PM Artist Studio.
Oh, listen to that. Oh, that's some good stuff right there.
Yeah.
I gotta square you up 1 second. There we go. Keep moving on me. She moves on me, and then she hit the camera. I had to reset the camera. She's wild in the studio someday.
I made a card over on your side today because I had things, I had things laid out on my side that I couldn't move.
Oh, that is very interesting. Well, let's say hello to everyone. Do say hello in the chat, otherwise I do not know that you are here. If you haven't said hello since, you kind of arrived, you may want to, say something in the chat so that way you pop up in my little participants thing. If you have shown up and you're new here, please do subscribe to the channel. We very much appreciate that. That is the #1 way to support all things that PM Artist Studio does. Because this is where it all sort of just, this is our hub.
Hub.
Yeah.
I like that.
And do give the thumbsy upsies if you haven't already, or if you just have forgotten. We totally understand that. No problem. It's very important here in the beginning because this is the beginning. We have Acme Post, Ann, Heather, Barbara, Brad, Candy, Carol, Cindy, Darcy, Dana, Devin, Ginger, Jolyn, Kathy, Lexi, Liz, Martha, Mary Ann, Panka, Rachel, Ricky Nordmeyer, Sandra Tate, Sherry, Sirius Hecka, aka Lisa, Stitching Arc, that's Paula. We had a couple others pop in there. I think maybe Liz, Jody, I see, Diane. All right, awesome. All right, I think that was some other people are popping in there. It's crazy when it pops in at the top. Then I have to kind of remember or figure out, who's coming in and who I hadn't said before. So, if I forgot you there, it wasn't on purpose, and I'll catch you in the chat. There was lots of excitement about P doing the chat last stream. She did a good job. Brad gave her a little bit of a hard time. It's like, you didn't have to read the Nightbot stuff. But she did a good job.
I said, well, Mariah doesn't know what it's saying. She's
That's
over
true.
there, you know.
Yeah.
Mariah doesn't always read me everything.
Yeah, then people thought that was pretty funny. Hello, Judy.
She doesn't, and I need to know.
I will try to read more.
Yes.
But a lot of times, you're kind of doing things over there, and I don't, you're doing your thing.
Well, I wasn't even paying any attention to what
See,
you were doing.
I was just cutting up stuff, and you didn't really care what I was doing. You were just carrying on, and everybody loved it. See, it's Queen P. She gets away with lots of things.
Well, I was watching. This kind of brings us to what we're talking about today, anyway. I watched Carrie yesterday, and the reason I watched Carrie is because I find his thought process so fascinating.
He apologized for not giving so much thought in that one because he was thinking, because he was doing something brand new, which we were so proud of. Of course, I mean, we're always very honored when Carrie, does something that he was inspired by P, or, things that we're doing over here on.
But he was Frankenstenciling.
Right.
And I'm telling you what, when you are in the midst of doing something, and like he said, when it's even mine that's not new, I have to think about what I'm doing, because the moment you engage the verbal aspect of your brain, a different part of it is being used, and it's taking your focus away from that part of your brain that needs to be processing what you're doing. I mean, they've done imaging of people. So this is not something I'm just making up, because it's what I happen to think is true, although I would mind doing that. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
But this is like research-based stuff. There's definite research science that backs up that particular theory, and that's why it's really hard for
Do I need to go topside?
Yeah, people who are doing something.
Well, wait, before we go topside, how about, okay, so Marcia, she's not here today because she went to the museum. She told me that that's what she was doing, but our lovely friend Marcia, who sends us things here and there, it's just, you guys are so sweet to us, like, and it's so funny when we end up like getting a package and we're like, oh my god, it's so cool, like
it is.
It's so cool. But she sent me the scarf, and look, do you recognize some of the stencil patterns. Look at that. I think her and her friend have worked on this method. Hopefully she'll post some things in Makers about.
Oh, I know. I've batiqued silk scarves before.
But
all of the good ones I gave away.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does that either.
Yeah. They
But,
and her friend have a
okay,
process.
and my necklace, I just have one of them on today. But look at it. Isn't it lovely with my others?
Mm-hmm. So, thank you for
Oh, and
that,
these are also my earrings from
Panka. Yeah.
and she is here today.
She is here today.
I couldn't find my bracelet. I suspect that my little sweet granddaughter might have had it.
She does.
She
things
thought it
like
was
that.
awfully nice, and she was over there looking at that stuff the other day, going, "What's this? What's this?"
Yeah. And then she puts it like in her boxes and her stuff. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
We'll eventually find it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And it's so great because I already had this shirt. I had ordered this shirt because Sandy had me looking at shirts, and I came across this one. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like my pink one. Getting that. It's minty. He was like, well, that sure is minty. I said, well, it wasn't meant for you.
That's not like my favorite green.
It was meant for me.
Okay. Well, I think you look nice in mint. I don't know that mint is necessarily my green.
No.
I don't know that this one is either,
But
but
you like it.
I like it and I have it, and yeah. It's a little on the Kelly side, but
Yeah, a little bit.
I
That's
don't
okay.
know. It's all right. I've knocked it back with my.
Apron.
Oh my goodness! I've
Yeah,
got stuff on my apron.
Well, that's what the apron's for.
I
She's
guess
also
so.
wearing the apron to cover up the stuff that's on her shirt.
On my shirt, which I didn't wear my apron.
Right.
You know, it's just
That's
such
okay.
life's hard. You know, it is.
It-
Okay, so back to what's happening today. Thank you, and
Thank you, Candy.
here's Izzy's little THA. That's an N, and that's a K, and that's an S. Boy, we're working on those S's. I mean, we are just really working on those S's, but we're not going to.
And then she told me, so the person at the top is me. And so she was pointing at me to say, thanks, Mom.
That
I can't
cute.
remember what she was thinking before, but
I thought that was a really
yeah,
sweet thing to do.
I had to
All
spell
right.
it out for her.
Carrie, what is Carrie? Did you say Carrie?
I don't think Harry's here. Not, at least not yet. He usually kind of comes in midway or so if he is going to.
Well, I can't save it for later because I just have to get this
Yeah,
out of
we're
the way
in- we're
because
in the movie.
Mariah's got things for me to do. All right, so while he was working on his Frankenstencil, I was working on one also. And
It was funny because we started digging through some folders, and I'm like, my God, you haven't used this one or this one. It's a lot of naked stencils.
yeah,
And
this
pieces.
was one of this. Well, this is the inside.
The innards of the. Now, I don't know if it's the stencil or if it's the mask, but it's kind of here nor there because they are basically the same parts.
Yeah.
I think that you actually get more parts out of the stencils and these are our Nautiluses. You know, we have
Yes.
like Fran's Nautiluses, and then we have our Nautilus stamps because they originated from P's stamps. So these are the insides of one of them. I love these parts.
Well, I just thought that they were quite fascinating, and my whole thing was I wanted to create something that wasn't identifiable as anything because I have this idea, and I kind of got it was prompted by the things that Carrie used out there, and I was like, now if I could get that same thing going on in a circular sort of shape
Heather says it looks kind of like a rib cage.
that's just a little bit, you know, rounded like a head, because here's what I'm going to do. And this is directly out of Carrie's.
Acme says that we need to draw the S in the air for her, so she'll get the movement, and I think it's bigger, and then she can kind of, like a spell.
Oh, well, we should
Yeah, she'll like that.
get one of those sparkler things, or you know that you.
Well, she has those lighty uppy things. You could,
Yeah, lighty
or her
uppy
sword.
things. There you go. But anyway, I used some of the same colors that Carrie. I didn't have buttermilk, So the buttermilk's going to just have to show up later when I do the pull. Maybe.
Well, you could use your marshmallow.
True.
No.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet. But anyway,
Hey, Benny.
I'm just going to put this aside because I have a whole series of things that I'm going to do with this, and I want to talk about it. And I might make it to that today. You know, I should just put that over here. I might do that. I mean, I might get to that point where I can do that. Okay, here we go. I gotta figure out a place to put my plate.
Oh, Diane says to make sure that you write a description on the back of some of her artwork, or back of the artwork, so that way it's easy, because you forget years later. We do pay if it's really good stuff, because sometimes it's just, you know. I mean, I don't know how many kitties, ghost kitties,
Oh yeah,
kitties that we.
She's very prolific.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she goes through periods. She has, you know.
Just faces.
Okay, this is the kitty face. This is the. But the main thing that I'm going to do today before I do anything else, so I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to be very much focused.
Sandra's been playing with her Nautilus innards too.
Oh,
See, you want me to read chat, and so then I gotta, you know.
Yes, interrupt,
right.
because I want to hear it. I want to hear all of it.
Well, I'm not gonna read it, each and every bit of it, because that's all
You
I'd be
don't
doing.
have to read the Nightbot.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Izzy is in her kitty period. Yes.
Also had blue.
Hey
Izzy's
guys,
got-
remember this thing that I've been begging her to finish for like the last 3 streams, I think.
Well, it took me that long to decide what color to pull it with. I wasn't being, you know, like... And here's the thing. I've got it on an acrylic sheet.
Okay.
The reason is because I'm going to leave it with this on top. I've got a big rock over yonder here.
Just gonna rock it.
I'm going to rock it.
Hey, Mouse. Hey, Dot.
Okay. So the color that I'm going to use to pull this with, I don't really know. Kind of, you know, this is the problem with these great big plates.
Okay, 1 second here, because you told me you're gonna use the cool shiny
Yes, ice. And the reason, 2 reasons.
But it's gonna be a block, right? You're gonna do it in the block, or you're just gonna paint it on?
No, I'm gonna roll it on. She's shaking her head at me.
Here's my concern. I don't know that there's enough contrast there. And so you're basically going to obliterate your 3 little people.
No, they're gonna go here. Now I could, you know.
Right, but that color that you got there is fairly opaque.
No, it isn't. It's absolutely transparent.
Okie dokie,
Absolutely.
Smokey. Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You do it. Are you questioning yourself any bit?
No. And this is what I pulled the flies with.
I think it's a different thing. That's a different deal. But okay, do it.
Well, what I will do is I will take my and rough out the edges so that I don't have
A block.
a block.
Okay.
I'm not going to totally.
I think that's a very good idea.
But see what I mean? Look.
Okay. Okay. I'm hearing you now. All right.
That's very pastel.
Okay. Get a move on there. I like this. Yeah, just kind of halo them a little. Okay, get it down. Why the light's changing so much? I've got weird stuff happening. Ooh, I love that. See? Very happy that you cleared out the block.
Dadgummit.
No, you're down. You're down. You might be able to come back and buff that out.
No.
Hey, you could flip it and pull the paper back a little bit.
I don't think it's worth the. I
Okay.
think I can do some other things there. I can do colored pencil.
Yeah, okay.
Ah,
Good. Nice angle, you.
Did you see my britches?
Yeah. Well, it's me, your shirt.
Okay.
Good bum shot.
Good bum shot. Well, they're kind of hard to miss when it's that size. You know, it's like
You know.
neon lights in the dark time. Okay.
I thought it
Done.
was opaque too, but I guess it's not. Everything else you pulled it with, you put something behind it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's starting to make more sense now.
Yeah. For sure. Okay, now some of this you've already seen, but some of it you have not seen.
Oh, do you need your flies?
I have my flies.
I have a bunch of them in the box downstairs.
No, I remember you gave me some and I picked them all off.
No, I know, but all
got
your
'em.
painted flies I have. Would you like them?
Well, I don't know. Just don't get excited.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Okay, I absolutely love this. It's just, I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know, but I really like this. And this was kind of, I still think that I need to go over this with something else to kind of,
Yeah.
they're just a little too ghosty.
Yeah, I could spray them.
Well, that's a thought.
Okay.
And I think this is a nice little piece of tissue paper. Oh, I hope I have got that in here. And here's this one again.
Mouse says yes. Do you need your flies? Something you hear from artists or fishers.
Can you see? Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
I pulled many from this one. Yeah,
Yeah. What am
Yeah.
I trying to say?
a lot of them. And I pulled a lot of them from this one too, just because I thought, well, you know, this is such a nice composition.
There we go. Composition. That's the word. Sorry, I have a little bit of a headache
Words
today.
are hard.
Words are hard.
Words
Right,
are hard.
Darcy?
And I decided I don't like the background here. So I'm thinking about doing something to that, and we just may do that today.
Okay. Now, Fran was wanting to know on this one and that
This.
other piece, the color combinations.
These underneath here?
well,
those two?
yeah, those two, and then you had that one solid piece.
Well, the solid piece was too many layers. I can't tell her.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I know on here, it's the blue that I used, the blue,
The blue.
the liquid, the inky, soft body acrylic stuff.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff. And I think I used
She
this.
wasn't wanting to know about all that.
Yeah. This is the bomb, diggity.
Oh, that's the blue that's even
This
on
is
that
in
one.
Dan 3. Yeah, I like it. I go to it a lot. And then I'm pretty sure it's my go-to, which is transparent red iron oxide. What? You can't just laugh.
Oh gosh, that's great. All right, so Penny says that's super fly.
Super fly.
And then Gadgety Mouse, she says, at Penny, all the girlies say P is pretty fly for a white girl.
There you go.
Oh, see, and why didn't I think of that for some?
I know.
I might just do a fly, like just the flies, and
This is a fly portrait, and this one has many
this is my cousin.
many views.
Yeah.
I mean, I use this same, and the whole thing is if you got a good composition, don't be
Good job.
pulling that stencil up there. Just keep putting some more stuff on it. You can go until the cows come home.
And then you built up all those lovely lines around the outside.
Yeah. Heck yeah. But I think this is really nice. I like it a lot. And here's the pull from the portrait. Oh, and here's the little one that I showed you a while ago. Now this is, you have to really...
Oh, congrats, Sanders is going to check out the replay. They're going out to celebrate her 31st anniversary.
Oh my goodness.
Well, congrats on that.
Yes. I'm having
Just with the
troubles
light
here because my arm wants to go right here, and I'm going to wrinkle up my stuff.
Hello, Kathy.
Okay, can you see it?
I love this one.
It really does. It has actual texture. You can feel the lines. They're braille-y. It's a good one. Now here's this blue again. And it's so strange. I just absolutely, if you don't have this color,
She's so in love with this.
I swear.
And the funny thing is like,
I use it
we
all
would
the
have
time.
never suspected this would be something that. Oh, and then I think even Patty Tully kind of gave you a little hard time.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I was talking about you in, I think in Xandra's stream, and tell her once again thank you for the paints, and then Patty asked what she's like, what metallics, you know, because if there's a metallic I'm missing, I need to have it. And I felt sure that she probably already had those, but yeah.
Yeah.
And she was pretty amazed that she's like, isn't she kind of hate on those? I said, this is just like anything. Give her time. She just hadn't figured out how to use it.
Well, last storm was very goldy.
Yes.
Well, I got goldy with the lizards, remember?
I love these.
Isn't that fun?
I mean, I know that the subject matter to flies
Okay,
are not
now
loved by everyone.
remember
But,
this one? I mean, this one took almost as long to do as my Three Sisters.
oh, it's folk art, and it's ice blue.
Yes.
It's in their metallics. Now, I saw it on Amazon. It was a little pricey. It's like $8 for that bottle.
Oh,
Which I think was kind of like one of those, be careful. Like, because sometimes you'll see like other,
Well, and if you're just buying one,
yeah. So I think you're better off trying to find it in a
Yes.
set, or perhaps just
I
going to
haven't
the
seen
store.
it in a set though. But it's got diamonds on there, so I
Maybe
think
that's
it's like
to get
it's
the price.
it's better.
But yeah, I thought it was a little pricey.
But I do love it a lot. I love it a lot. Okay, now this has some of that on there. And I keep turning this over to show you the back side of my... I've already pulled it, so I can't. Sorry. I have moments.
Did you see the backside? See the backside of that?
Now what I'm really considering doing is coming in and adding some more color to really separate the fly from the background.
There you go. Yeah, Walmart, $3.97. That sounds better.
Yeah. Well, we should probably stock up on that. Just in case, you know, they're having a...
Yeah. They discontinue.
Yeah.
They do that sometimes.
Yes, they do, and it's just irritating.
Or they rename it, and then you never know. Like, is it
And
the
I
same?
want to add some little dots of stuff to the eyes to indicate that kaleidoscopic vision that flies have when they're...
Are you going to do that, like, today? Or just, like...
maybe, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know yet what I'm going to do. But now look at this. Did you all just wet yourself?
Yeah, there, you got to... Because you don't have full appreciation unless you give it the wiggle. I think that's fantabulous. It's kind of spooky.
Yeah.
It's a little trippy.
A little bit, you know, disturbing. But I think that this is really, really wonderful. And what?
Darcy says, hashtag pee your pant prints.
You
Hello,
really?
Hoota.
All right. So what shall we do? What shall we do?
You did the one thing I wanted you to do.
I did.
Now, hopefully we can pull it by the end of the stream.
Hopefully we can. All right, well, let's just go ahead here and since I've got these out, because if I put them away, you all know what happens
Then we'll
with
be
that.
looking for them.
We'll be looking for them, and I'm just gonna. Where was that other one I wanted to do something to? Oh, that. Or what?
Oh, she loves that stuff, Kathy. She says, have you tried the Liquitex Basics Iridescent Medium? She loves that.
Oh, yes. I've got that.
But you got to be careful because that bottle looks a lot like the clear textured gesso.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I don't know what I did with that.
Usually it's like right
It's right
there.
here.
Yeah. Huh.
Iridescent medium.
She likes that.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it a lot. These other paints just seem to have, I don't know if you can see that, but the rainbow effect in the...
Ooh.
Can you see it?
All right, Ricky Nordmeyer says, want to share a book that I have just finished. It's titled Altered Surfaces Using Acrylic Paints with Gels, Mediums, Grounds, and Pastes. Only 50 plus pages, but packed full of useful info. Awesome. All right. Recommended read by Ricky Nordmeyer.
All right. Now, I think there was one more here that I wanted to do something to.
Was it the outlining one?
I don't know about this one. I love this color in the background so much.
I can spray it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm really thinking that's an option rather than changing any of that wonderful color there. Because what you can do is you can really ramp up the green in the and give these flies more of a...
Yeah, well, what color? Yeah, what?
Yeah, well, we need to talk about that. This is the one that has Mariah's hair in it. Well, it doesn't anymore, but it has has the
line of my
lines of her hair. All right, we're going to do something with this because I just think this is kind of pukey.
Are you thinking like lime green? I was thinking really more like a coral color would be really cool.
Well, that would be a nice contrast with the No, I think the flies definitely need to be some kind of bottle green.
Oh. You want
You know,
limey.
really.
Yeah.
Not necessarily limey, more leaning towards that.
Oh, I got that shiny green. Might be too much
No,
green.
I
But
think-
here's the thing. With the spray, I can at least bring it back up if I spray some
well, you
yellow
can
on
put,
it or something.
yeah, well, or you can put blue. You got good blue?
I got shiny blue.
Is
Seems
it?
like
But
it's dark.
it's what?
I just think that I feel like that's gonna be too dark.
Well, is it all of them are transparent though?
I mean, basically.
Because I don't want you mucking up my... But I think this is really, absolutely, I'm really thinking about framing this just for myself.
Where are you gonna hang it?
Good question. Might have to take something down.
Something's gotta go.
Something's got to go.
Or we can, if we clean off the desk over there, I could start hanging some things up above over there. But you gotta clean your desk off.
I'm not cleaning my desk off until you can tell me where we're going to put my beads.
You know.
I'm holding out.
Okay. Trust me, I think about it at least once a day.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Just love these flowers.
Oh, I like that. That's cute. Ricky picks.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of these because I need to have brayer off room over here.
Chartreuse. See, that's what I was thinking, Devin.
What?
She said nay to the chartreuse, you know, the kind of limey green.
Well, I do. I want to see some of it.
All
But
right, well, here, because I can focus on different things, so I could make the Venus flytrap the limey green.
yes, I like that.
And then I can kind of make one fly the more green, one more blue, and then go from there. I don't know if there's going to be two bluish ones or two greenish ones, or
Well, you can kind of
them
mix it up.
Yeah, mix them up.
Mix them up. And I'm gonna work on. Find my little. Oh, look, it's the same one that I've been using.
Yeah. Oh, and you got to tell him what Izzy asked about that.
She says, Gigi,
Can I pick it?
can I pick this off yet? Is it time? I said no. This is not time yet. Don't be picking at that. She loves picking paint. Her mother's a picker too.
I love picking.
We're going to start with a little red orange here.
Okay.
Well, you can watch me over here while Mariah's doing her thing over there.
And I'm going to try to keep my blotting in the lines, but, you know.
Now I have to be kind of careful because, well, that's really not doing a whole
It did a little.
heck of a lot.
Hey, Constance.
And I'm not sure that we want it to do a whole lot. I just
I
want
like-
to separate it ever so slightly from its. And that is what is really lovely about these paints, is their semi-transparentness of them.
I like that. What Paul was saying. Hold on here.
Try to get a little bit of dimension here that Carrie was talking about.
Well, you guys really wouldn't see much of it
What?
if there were prints behind you, because you still have. She would still have her mountain of things. They would just be pushed back, and then there would be new things filled in. Flat space does not exist around here for very long. Let's just say that. Hey, Barb. If I didn't say hello, Barbara, already, I feel like I may have. Oh, hey, Trish. And Debbie. Awesome. Welcome to those of you that are coming in. Be sure to say hello in the chat if you haven't said already. Lurk away if you want to, no problemo. But if you do give the thumbsy upsies. We very much appreciate them.
You can let this dry and come back and hit it with another layer. Just trying to blend that out a little bit so it doesn't look quite so stark. All right, now I'm going to get some of this. I really have given this thought. I'm not just
making it up here. What do you think of that so far?
Oh, I love it. That is a good choice. I like it.
Okay. Now I'm going for a fly.
All right, I'm going for little dots, and I've got to find my dotty brush here. I think that's my dotty.
It's not naughty, it's dotty.
Dotty brush here. It's very, you know, it has about 4 hairs on it.
I need the 4 hair brush.
I need the 4 hair brush. What's this? Oh,
Hey, Maxine.
somebody didn't wash that one very well.
Yes, we got 2 Barbaras today.
But I think that'll work. I'll try. I'll give it a try over here.
Okay. Oh, I probably should have used a different sponge, but that's all right. It's still green. See, that's what I was sort of afraid of. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Ooh, oh, announcements. All right, so this week, if you guys haven't posted your, I mean, obviously, any of you in Makers, that's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, can go ahead and post your sticks, you know, striking sticks for the Makers Creative Collab. Those of you that are, you know, non-YouTubers. Us YouTubers, links are due on Wednesday. I think I have most of you guys. Just, we're still waiting on a couple, I think. Maybe 3 or 4. But pretty excited about that. So that goes live on Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time. I will post in the group, and then, you know, if you're if you hit the ring the bell thing, I think you get notified too that we've posted new videos. And I've seen the ones that I have seen so far. I'm just, once again, you guys are so awesome. Each one very unique. I love that. It's always good. And then we are pretty darn excited about 2023. We've got some ideas about how the collab's gonna go this next year.
Well, this is extremely difficult to blend this out.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm doing it to some extent, but it's still a little, this is not. And I can't go over this with my texture. I don't know, what is that? I think that's better.
Oh, I like it. What do you guys think? Hello, Sherry. We got 2 Sherrys today.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a pretty spectacular fly. Okay, I'm happy with it.
Oh, and then so this coming Sunday is going to be the giveaway. If you want to be a part of that giveaway,
What are we giving away?
the $100 giveaway.
Oh my!
And you can choose if you want to spend it in our store or we send you a gift card. Either way, no problem.
Yeah, like
now it's a lot easier
physical one.
because I could give you a coupon code like straight away if it's to our shop. But that is totally up to the winner. I think it's, what is it? Here, hold on. There we go. There's Nightbot with the thank you, Mouse. Tell you what, Mouse, good job.
Okay, I'm happy with this.
Here, now they're going to dry lighter. And don't give me a hard time about the edge there. I'm working with sponges here. Doing my best.
That was alright. There wasn't enough there to leave much of anything anyway. And it was slightly off.
Thank you. Appreciate
I'm just worried that you rubbed out some of my lines, Mariah.
No. On which one?
The blue.
This is why I told you I was a little worried about the blue. But he will dry up, so let's give him a minute.
Alright.
He's still wet.
Okay. You better make that work or you're fired. Alright, look at that booger.
What would you like the third one to be?
Don't use any more of that blue.
Alright.
Find something else.
Well, I'll go with a lighter blue.
Well, don't get me any pukey pastel-y blue.
Okay.
I like that blue, that I'm just kind of worried that it's too dark and I'm losing definition on the, because everything's kind of light colored there anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I think this is going to be splendid. I think framed it's just going to be absolutely, I mean, you know, how many people have portraits of flies in their house? I think we could probably count those on one hand.
I don't know.
All right,
Start looking around on the internet.
Where is? Here it is.
Probably a group for that.
Brand new plate. This is its virgin. Is Fran here today?
I have not seen Fran. Fran?
Fran? Well, I know she said she had issues and that she had to move some stuff around.
Yeah,
They were treating the
Yes.
Hey, but at least it's white mold, not
Yeah.
black mold.
Well, I think mold's
I mean,
kind of
mold is bad, but yeah. And that would explain why she has
Maybe.
a lot of humidity there.
Yeah.
Humidity, yeah. I think this has been used. I apologize. I lied. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the color we're using. Because today we're tweaking. we've already got, oh, I like that.
Do you like
I
that?
quite like that.
Okay.
Maybe pink them up a little bit, especially the green one. Pink it up. Oh, come on, you can do it. All right, so we got to talk about what we want to use here color-wise. To kind of kick back the background, give the flies a little more personality without, and see, I'm leaning towards this. I love this down here. So, that's it. I don't know why I even thought about it. Transparent red iron oxide. Surprise, surprise.
There's lots of talk of the flies in the chat.
Oh, there are?
Yes. So let's see here. Charmin has a collection of bugs, but no flies. I think mainly here in... Well, that's not really true. I bet you there are some of the cool looking flies, because there are...
Oh, there are absolutely. And flies are essential to our environment because
Well, they have...
they're pollinators. Flies are pollinators because they like certain things. And then the other thing about flies is that they're food.
Yes.
They're part of the chain, ladies and gents. You can't have birds without flies. And especially, like, I don't know how this wiggly plate's going to work here. Kind of scaring me a little bit. Oh. Yes. Now we have flies that glow in the dark.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do about all this pinking something up. I'm a little stressed out about that.
Did you put pink on it? You're still...
I think, well, sort of. I don't think you're going to be happy about it.
Look at this, guys.
Oh, it transferred. Oh, goodness. Wow. That went
This is
somewhere.
Halloween. Ah, isn't that great? All right, let's let that dry. Transfer.
Mouse says, this is but by the way, they rub their hands together. You know they're plotting something. I like that. That's
And they have poopy feet.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think you'll be happier with that.
All right, so let's talk about this one. I am just loving my whole fly collection. Oh. Just a whole wall of flies. Wouldn't that be just, I mean, oh, I love it.
Okay.
Marvelous.
Wonderful. Marvelous. Bravo.
Now, we need to get that in a mat because when you put, it's so amazing when you do that and
Yeah.
you get all that.
It's finished. Yeah, it
Mhm.
finishes it.
Okay.
They look, yes, they look radioactive, Candy says.
Absolutely. All right, let's try.
Oh, hello, Sonia.
I don't know.
She says that, oh, this is her first live. Fantastic. She didn't think that she would like a fly's image, but I love that. Yeah, see, because they're more fun. It's more, you know, it's not really the flies. They're,
Oh, poopy doopy. I can't do anything with this because I've got my,
what are you talking
both
about?
of my 6x8 frames are being, plates are being used. Well, let's just do something really weird. We'll just plop this down and it'll have a border.
Okay. Can
Hey.
you hand me a wipey? Pretty, please. Thank you.
My little thing over here is working really well. I pulled out this one oh, I don't know, portfolio thing that I've got, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, that's very opaque. I don't like that.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's
to
not
it.
going to work.
Mm-mm.
Unless I can get enough off here. I must not. not a very good shake, shake, shake.
Which one is that? Is that one of the color shift ones?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
I'm not feeling that at all.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
You have to tweak something else or make something new.
Put some flies.
You want me to go get your other flies?
Well, that would be just bloody marvelous. Yeah.
Okay. I will do that. Be right back, y'all.
Sometimes you just gotta make decisions on the fly. Now, this is probably going to be very unimpressive, but we will go ahead and keep adding to it. I mean, you know, it's like shiny green stuff. Shiny green stuff. Let's get a little magenta and a slosh of, what blue is this? I tried to not use the same. This is phthalo cyan. I don't really know. Like, you know, I'm hoping it makes a nice purple. May or may not happen.
Is these all set up on my... Here.
Oh,
She's set up at my desk,
pardon?
having her snacks, and she's at my desk in the office. I don't know what Brad's doing.
Look at that. How cool is that?
Ooh,
Yeah,
very dark.
very dark.
Okay, what did I miss here?
We're just messing about until I can decide what I want to do.
Oh, okay. What did you say? Because somebody laughed. Hello, Kelly. Welcome.
I said, I just came up with that color on the fly.
Oh, okay. That must have been what they laughed about. Okay. Oh, goodness. Devin had a spill. She's got to go clean that up. I grabbed my coffee while I was down there, but I only have about like 2 sips left. That's probably all I need. Ooh. So what was that you put together there? Can you show it? Because you probably didn't.
I did say it, Mariah.
Well, do it again just in case. I'm very curious.
It was phthalo cyan blue, red shade,
Okay.
and
You got something.
red iron oxide.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
And it looks shimmery.
Quinacridone. Well, then that was the shiny yellow stuff that I used that was too opaque to put down over the other one.
That was still left on the brayer?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay?
All right.
Now there's some good stuff going on here. But I'm going to do one last. Well, I'm getting really low on this.
Do you have
got
another?
another one.
I've got something over here in the.
Quinacridone Nicolazo.
See, I make her whenever we place the paint orders. She has to get the amount so we get free shipping. So we do have some extras of things.
Well, the thing is, she would rather pay for a product than just
Yes.
shipping. You know, I mean, come on now, that's pretty much a no-brainer. I can even, you know, compute that with my very limited.
That's what they've all convinced us of.
And this is crappy tissue paper.
Oh, this is the
Yeah.
Apodona.
I mean,
whatever.
it's not crappy, but it's just not. It doesn't hold
It's
up.
not the wet strength,
It's not the wet strength.
but it is quite nice.
It is quite nice.
And definitely, you know, for the price down, because the carnival tissue is pricey. And if you guys want those links, they're down below in the description box, because I usually have
Look at that.
the top paper ones.
Loveliness on the edge there. Lovely.
That's quite nice.
Lovely.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh. Well, I needed a bit more. That looks more like a beetle than a fly.
Oh, in order to, how you light up people's names, if you put the @ in front of it, then it will highlight the person's name. But you have to choose it. If you're on your phone, that doesn't work. Or at least on iPhone, I know that for sure. Because it could work on other mobile devices.
Now, I can tell you right now what I'm going to pull this with.
The blue.
Ice blue.
Ice blue.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's got to dry anyway, so don't have to make that decision right now.
I'll give you a link to the...
But I think this is quite lovely, too. Not as much definition as I would really like, but... Oh, and I was chuckling when Carrie did his, he did it backwards, and I don't know how many times I've done exactly the same thing, where he wants to get the line outlined, but...
Yeah, she does it. You can tell that she's working it out in her head a lot of times, because I'm like, hey, remember, you gotta put your paint down.
Yes.
And pull that thing up, or, you know, what are you going for? Because you gotta think on that.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah. Now, I was thinking about adding just a product for flies, just the flies only, but I don't know. You guys let me know if you aren't interested in the fly traps, you just want the flies. I can do that.
Okay, well, we're going to try something here. You know, it may come to naught.
Come to naught.
Come to naught. But, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That is right.
I think.
Yeah, Devin, that's definitely on the list. I'm going to get some bees going, and I really, really want to do a is it the rhinoceros beetle?
Yes, the one with the huge
with
horn.
The big one horn kind of looking thing. Or do they have the two? But those are on the to-do list for sure. And then I know Fran said that she was interested in creating a scarab beetle. I don't know if she's doing that or... But I'll try to do it in a set of something. Like the bees will be just the bees. And I don't know if I'm going to do different kinds of bees, because there's like big bumblebees, which are different than...
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's tons of bees, different bees. Mm-hmm. We need to do a really, like, the kind that really, they live underground.
Oh.
In burrows and in stems and sticks. There are just so many different kinds of bees. Now, what is this not matching up?
Oh, you need to flip it, maybe.
No, that's not it.
Oh, remember my hair was in there. I still see it. Line-wise. Was that the bigger one? The edge of it?
Well, I don't know. It's not matching up at all. And it's gotta be.
Yeah, right there. Hold on. No, flip. Flip it. There you go.
No, because see, here's
yeah,
the...
and then you turned it off the page. Just tilt, tilt, tilt. Come back down a little bit. There you go. Sliding, sliding, sliding. There you go. This is why she doesn't do puzzles.
I hate puzzles. They make me angry. Really angry. Okay, now, because... I can either, and I think I will just go ahead and go with it. Look at all these little flies just flying around here.
I guess I could do a wasp with the bees.
A what?
Yellow jackets. And then Lexi says there are bees that live in empty snail shells.
Oh,
although she says question mark about that.
Oh. Well, I know that there aren't just bees.
Just BBs.
The honeybee is like really not all that.
It's a small portion of the
A
bees.
small portion, and really it isn't even indigenous. It's a European construct. It came over from across the water.
Right, but other bees do pollinate in the same way. But they don't make the honey in the same way.
Yeah, they're not honeybees.
Yeah.
Honeybees are very
Honey making.
specific.
It's honey making.
Okay, I think this is either going to be a really
Oh, goodness.
absolutely out of this world.
Oh, Paula would like to know what reds are in the background there. Do you remember what you did with the...
Oh, this here?
I think that was
That's
just...
the quinacridone magenta.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to get this back down here because you know how I fuddle.
Yeah, careful with that.
That
It ain't Thursday.
was pretty good, Mariah.
We're only allowed such...
I'm only allowed to fubble
Yes.
on
Hey, Carrie.
Thursday. Carrie, we were talking about you. You
We
missed
did.
a whole bunch of stuff that I said, really nice things, so you got to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
Because I just found you so inspiring that but I'll bring that back in because I really haven't done anything with it.
You can,
All right, now I'm getting this so I can line this dadgum thing up because it's going to go over, you know. Right? Everybody understands that. It's going to go over. So,
Oh,
now, what do we want? What do we want? We just have options.
that's right. Only thoughts and bad language are allowed on Thursday.
Only on Thursday.
Only.
The rest of the time I have to use
And
my
Mouse says,
extensive...
"Oh, how dare you besmirch the wondrous honeybee."
He is. I'm not besmirching him. I'm just saying
He's
he ain't
small.
from here.
He ain't from here.
He's an alien. Okay.
Happy you came.
It has to be transparent.
Clearly.
Oh, that was a good one, Mariah.
She's
That was
finding me funny.
Very,
today.
very witty. Our repartee. Okay. I'm thinking this because over the top it's going to make purple. Then we're going to have blue outlines.
I want to go to the Creativation one year. They switch between Arizona and Orlando. I want to go to the one that's in
wanna
Arizona.
Wait till they go to the mountains and then
They only go to those two places.
that's it.
That's it.
Well, this is a really sucky
Well, you know.
venue. They need to go someplace where it's cool
Yeah.
for me.
Well, it's
I
either
definitely am
hot and dry or hot and humid. Those are your options.
Boy,
Yes,
Well,
that is true. If you do that, thank you, Brad. But unfortunately, if they are on mobile devices, they can't do the @ thing. It doesn't light up like it does with.
okay, we're getting a lot of crazing going on here, which does not really, horribly upset me.
Yes.
But I really rather it not craze.
And Lisa Mingus says, "Will this fly or flop?" Got a funny bunch today. I like it.
Oh, funny. Okay, whoa, this is going to be really hard.
You're good. Let it down. Go. Oop. There you go. I'm proud of you. Now what's crazy is it looks a little more, it has more of a greenish tone to it when I look at it, in real life versus on the screen. It's kind of interesting.
Oh.
Oh, she says there's one in Ohio coming this year. I don't know about Ohio, at least, like, what time of year?
They have humidity there, too.
Do they?
They grow corn there, Mariah. It's like in Nebraska. God awful place.
She was not a fan of Nebraska. She lived there. My brother was born there.
I think I'm still going to have one more layer.
Well, are you going to pull that out? Your stencils are still in there.
No.
Okay.
Thank you, Mariah.
You're welcome. Just helping out where I can. Oh, it's in January. I don't know. January in Ohio?
Well,
Doesn't that seem like...
Oh, that would be a good thing. They might even have snow. A nice frame. Voila.
Look at that nice frame.
Nice frame.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Columbus, Ohio, 2023. Carrie, you want to meet up there?
No.
Is it sticking? No. Well, they're new. Some of those were new. See, the new ones are sticking.
Piece of crap.
Sugar biscuits.
Okay. Set this aside. I'm not done with that yet, but I probably should pull the dead stencils off.
Yeah, bitter winters, and that's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, I don't know that I wanted to, but I already pulled one off anyway. Oh, well, I'll leave those others on there and do some.
Darcy, why were you timed out by Nightbot?
Pardon? She was? Why was she timed out?
Oh, he shut her down. She used some word. I don't know. Nightbot didn't like it.
Really? He does that?
Brad does have some certain words because it helps keep, like, if the other bot stuff shows up, then it does help.
Okay, I got it off. Whew. But look, took up some paper.
Oh, you've been timed out for 60 seconds, Darcy. Just calm down.
What did she say? I want to know.
I don't know, and it won't even let her talk now. So I'm laughing with you, not at you. We'll have to fix that. And
I guess it just does it in the printed form. It doesn't do it in the oral, verbal. I'm washing the fly's butt here because if I don't, the next time it's still going to have that paper on there.
Yeah.
And it'll be sticking to the paper on the fly's butt.
Abdomen.
Oh my gosh, look, Mariah, he's a one-eyed fly.
Oh, he does. He still has one eye in. Well,
He's still got one eye in.
He's had a hard life already.
He's a pirate fly.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm finally getting his eyeball fixed.
I don't think Nightbot was really sorry. It did seem like it was a very...
What was her infraction?
Well, it's so funny. So it says, at Darcy, sorry, at user, the words have been filtered out from this channel. You've been placed in a 1-minute timeout.
Seriously says that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was just so...
Hello, Jacqueline.
Alright, I think we gotta make these guys really glow now.
Oh, bye, Rennie. Hi and bye. Did I say hi?
But we're going to let them rest a while.
Yes, because you got a lot of paint there.
I got a lot of paint
and there's paint on paint.
Yeah, it's paint on paint. And we still have these guys.
Oh, Candy, did you ask me? Sorry, I've been... Okay.
Which I'm going to put back down, and hopefully they're going to stick. Now, where's this dude? Oh. Because I'm not finished with this yet. I'm just getting started. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's try some of my goose. Yeah, Fran calls it goose turd green.
All right, and I think I've answered all the questions.
Well,
yeah. Okay, about the red paint answered. Okay, thank you, Candy. And then Brad was like, "Did you answer?" I was like, "I don't know."
Well, you're not reading it to me, so I don't know.
Well, no, the question was from Paula regarding the magenta.
Oh, okay.
And then Candy was just making sure. Did you see the question above? And then Brad was just making sure that I saw what Candy
Boy, I'll
said.
tell you what, they're really on it.
Yeah, everybody's taking care of everybody today. Oh, Lisa, no, nothing has happened with the statue yet. The
But
sculpture. It's not going to be a statue, I don't
but
think. It's
I
not
have
quite
been
big
giving
enough.
it thought and looking at it.
Mm-hmm. She's got the foam. We have the foam.
The foam has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't yet decided exactly what it is that I'm going to
Oh, Evie's in love with these colors.
well, I didn't want to take off that much, but oh well, we still have some. We still have some, no worries.
Hey, Peg.
Now, where's my, do I want to do crimson or do I want to do transparent red? Or magenta. Golly, choices. I'm leaning towards the magenta. Just because it's a little purplier. I could use purple.
Oh, yes.
Purple. Purple, purple.
Because
purple,
it'll
purple, purple,
tone
purple.
down some of that, but I think it will also look really cool in the areas where it does.
Oh my goodness, that did not get shut all the way. That was a
You know, that's a,
terrible thing.
a rookie move.
Okay, I put my finger on it because remember that time when I shook it and it shot out there like a, I won't say, because it's not Thursday.
That's weird. I thought it was going to be something a little more, you know, sassy than that. It was Gail Agostinelli. We like her.
Yes, we do.
I guess Nightbot has more issues than we do.
She's a good old girl.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe.
What?
Did you misspell?
Something? Well, for God's sake, he's like dissing your spelling.
Well, I mean, if
I wouldn't make it 30 seconds there. It's not that I can't spell, it's that I can't type.
yeah, well, I think, yeah, that might have been a... Oh. Yeah, it didn't like that.
What didn't it like? I want to know.
So, Gail, she wrote Gayle, Gayle. It doesn't like the just gay. Because we get those bots that, you know, do you want to have blah, 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 blah. So I think we had it in there as a word that it pinged on because we didn't think it would just be in regular conversation. Yeah.
I just love this, and I'm going to pull it with paper just
Ooh, yes,
simply
it looks
because I just
fabulous.
think it's going to pick up. I hope I can get my stencils off of there.
There we go. Yeah. Now we've figured it out.
I mean, I'm hoping they don't stick to the paper is what I should be saying.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a little timer on her arrow that tells her when she can type again. See, we're figuring things out. That's lovely. That's kind of interesting. So, the around the Venus flytrap, how it has that, it's almost like it has a stencil around it, you know, a halo type situation. Something that I noticed when Kathy Arbor was using the Akua inks the other day,
Right.
she was saying that you got to be careful if you go too heavy with the paint, and it looked just like that with that halo-y
Outlining.
thing. that it like pushes it out. But then I love the crazing that's happening over there. That's some groovy stuff that's happening right there.
I think it is too. I'm quite pleased with it. I'm just very pleased with it. Okay, I'm kind of liking this little. I don't know. I could add some more flies here. You know, really fly it up. Oh, come on. Let go.
Adding more flies.
I'm adding more flies.
I need to get you
Okay,
a big fly trap.
You do.
Well, you were kind of like meh when we talked about it, and you know you're always trying to tell me to make things smaller. There you go. That fixes it.
Did that?
I'll do it.
That'll do it. All right. Well, let's get after this with some more paint. We're humming right along. All right. Let's get rid of our green that we've got going on here right now. So we did that last time. Let's do some crimson. Crimson's always good.
Well, we may have to tweak Nightbot a little bit now that we know what we know. Oh. Are you gonna make something else in there? Or are you just going with this for now?
Just going with this for now.
This is round one?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to show, once you're done with this, will you show Carrie your Frankenstencil?
I will.
We just loved your video.
I
haven't commented
Frankenstencil
yet, but she did.
along with you.
I heard her up here just cracking up, and I was like, okay, well, I was watching you downstairs, and then she was watching you up here, and so then I came up here, and then she had, as we were watching you, then she was Frankenstenciling, and so we had a good old time.
We did.
That's the Paycon paper.
And it is really lovely. It picks up such nice details. Look at this.
And you don't have to, you know, like, put the brick on it. Now, Richardson's great paper, but you gotta really push it.
Yeah.
And it's also hard to pull.
It is. And hard to get it. Okay, this is just getting lovely. I'm not taking them up yet.
Okay.
So, now what? Let's see. Because we're getting some really lovely built up areas there in the let's try some. Okay, this fluid acrylic, the reason I really love this stuff is it gets down into the grooves and crevices.
Yeah, so if you're going for this, oh goodness, this outline sort of technique, the fluids or more fluid paints.
And this one is fairly opaque unless you really
brayer it out like you brayer. It's highly pigmented.
It is.
I hope that you didn't lose some of that goodness that you had going on there.
Well, it's what do you call that?
I don't know.
Well, and if you don't, you know, if it's too much.
Well, I know, but you've already, anyway.
Oh, look, see, I'm getting some nice effects there.
There's some spots I'd really like to.
What?
You're fine. You're doing a great job. Hi, Chris.
You don't like it?
I do. I just, Worried
Well,
about certain areas?
You're worried about certain areas?
Yeah, a little bit.
What are you worried about?
Well, there might be too much paint in some of those areas and then not enough in certain other areas. You know, I'm
Was it?
I'm working through it.
Good.
What was that one?
A transparent red iron oxide.
All right, you gotta call your shots, lady. There you go. Get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there.
Yeah, Darcy says, now P is wishing M was paying more attention to the chat.
Well, I always wanted to read it to me because I know I'm missing out on a whole lot of really wonderfulness. This is.
Oh, Candy wants to know, at Carrie Griffiths, did switching to the tape make a big difference? Because did you use any of the washi, or was it just the, it's medical tape, right?
I have some of that.
She does have some.
And I was going to use it, and I'm really happy that you used it. And I didn't have to mess up my... Look at that wonderful grunginess.
See, if you would have braided that one area a little bit more, though, you would have had a little less, or more mixture. It's okay.
We're still working at it. We're going to get a lot of mileage out of this particular...
I don't know, Mouse.
What? What?
She wants to know, how does Nightbot feel about being politically correct? We just have some things in there to hopefully...
Yeah, we can specify that, right?
Yes, to hopefully cut down on, like, if the other, you know, kind of crazy bots come in. That's really what it was set up for.
Because we did have a little bit of that, didn't we?
Well, it kind of comes and goes. It's,
Oh.
yeah. It is what it
Oh,
is.
no!
Oh, sugar biscuits. You better just take him off of there.
No!
You know, you're getting him. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So he might look like he's buzzing. Because you're getting sticky.
Yes.
It's time. Remember, the paint builds up on the little stencils. So as it's building up, it's becoming more and more sticky. And then she does her crazy brayer thing. And she pulls them up.
It's partially true.
Oh, Mouse. Oh, yes, exactly, Lisa.
I'm about ready to pull them anyway.
Okay. Ooh. Is this the Paycon as well? Yeah, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Carla. Welcome back. Soon Nightbot will take over and do the jelly prints. That's funny. That was funny. Oh. And look, I called it on the paint. Look, some of your paint is coming off of your stencils.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
is.
the flies, yes.
Yes, yes. Tis, Mariah. It is.
It is.
Tis. All right. Now these are probably not going to be quite as... Oh, that's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Well, that was your one that you rolled up.
Yeah.
So his bum got colored.
It's bunga colored. Which I really
I
certainly-
kinda like that.
like it. Good bum color.
having a red bum, and there's something like, you know. I don't know. Probably inappropriate.
All right, look at that. This is some loveliness.
Oh, she used like 5 different colors there.
It was
But
the
they were mainly
rainbow
the,
effect.
Right, they were mainly the fluids. She went with, I think you started out with the magenta, right? Kind of
No, I think
reddy.
I started out with the green.
Green,
Just her green.
Okay. And
See, here it is.
Okay, and then the red.
And remember the turquoise.
Magenta.
The turquoise I blotted a lot because it was very...
Yes.
I needed to use this one over here instead of that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like the fluid rather than the heavy body because the fluid gets down in the cracks and crevices. That's the trick. That's the trick. Okay, I want to tell Carrie about this. Now, what did I do with my stencil that I wanted to show him? Oh.
Can we see how the one has dried that I sprayed a little? Do you have it handy?
I do.
Cause see, they lightened up.
Oh, significantly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if I need to go over them because, you know, one of the things that you learn when you do batiking is that you make different areas different colors because then you can go over everything with one color and you still have variety as long as it's transparent. And of course,
Yeah.
all batiking is transparent. Well, I shouldn't say all, but anything I ever
Pretty
did.
much.
Yeah. Was.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I go over this with that sort of shiny blue stuff,
Yes.
I mean, just pull a plain,
Yeah.
not do,
You're glazing it.
yeah, I'm glazing it, except I can't do that. Oh, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can. We'll just do it on the big plate. Kind of big, but is this my, no, I don't need this big. This is the grandmama,
The grandmama.
and I just need this. 8 by 10.
And I'll just take this opportunity to say hello to all of you that have come in. If you haven't said hello in the chat, please do. We are live right now. If we don't have a chat going or you don't see that you can type in the chat, that means you're on replay. Be sure to let us know in the comments that you stopped by, say hello, watch the replays, do all of that business, do the thumbsy upsies. That helps us immensely. And if you haven't, do subscribe to the channel. If I didn't say that already, I feel like I already said that. I'm working on it. I got a headache, man. It's just the brain. The brain hurts a
You
little.
probably need to drink more water, Mariah.
I think so. And I didn't eat, I didn't really eat much today, so that's the other thing. Hello, Lisa. She's back. Rescued her husband.
She did what?
She rescued her husband.
Was
I guess,
he?
I don't know. He needed rescuing.
Oh.
She may have said earlier, and I just didn't see it in the chat.
This is kind of like glazing. You know, when Seth talks about, you know, unifying your composition by glazing, well, this is sort of the same thing. Look at that little pearl essence. I mean, you know, I think that stuff is just super fantastic. What?
She got him his badge back. He forgot his hospital badge. Probably don't let him in. Oh, looky there. Well, kind of.
Well, we might want to go ahead and, you know, do the same technique of putting it down, getting some more dark definition. But, you know, every layer that you add...
Here's the thing. You could hurry up and get your wipey and wipe it off of the paint.
Oh, I'm not going to sit there and do that. Oh, hell no. No. That is not happening.
Aw. Thanks, guys.
we'll just have to wait. Okay. Now I'm still looking for it. Carrie, do you know? Is Carrie there?
Gary.
Carrie, speak now. Speak now.
Griffiths. I was chuckling about that too when you call yourself Griffiths. Hello, Mary. I'm glad you're here. Okay, yes, he's still here.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find the stencil that I created.
Oh, goodness. Well, it was just here. That's a story of her life. Story of her life.
It really is. I mean, you know, come on. What could I have done
You
with
showed it. And everything.
I did.
So it's got to be at the bottom of a pile or, you know, just a little off to the side. Or there you go. Right there.
Here it is.
It's over there.
Over there. Okay. So, while you were working on yours, I was working on this one. And I loved it because you said, well, I might have to add more tape later after our first pull. Well, you can see where I've added more tape. Now, you have to be careful and make sure that you're sticking tape to tape because really, it doesn't stick to the paint quite as well as it does to the UPO.
Yeah.
So you want to get as much of your
This is
taping.
a Franken stencil. Yes.
Yes, this is the this,
Inner bits of one of the Nautilus. I couldn't tell you exactly which one because I just
yeah,
can't
I
remember
don't really
exactly.
know either. But anyway, so I went ahead and did this, and then while after it dried, I put down the transparent red oxide, and then just gave it a little. See what I did?
Mm-hmm.
Pull and pulled it back up right away so that you get those nice striations that I'm hoping are going to show up. I don't know. Maybe. Then I'm going to take the skull and put the skull down on top of this and do maybe purple.
Yeah, well, you got 30 minutes. You gonna do some of that? Do it.
Well, I was going to save it for Halloween. But it's really not Halloween. This is more like...
She's making a statement.
Yes. And I don't really want to... I want to do this on Thursday. So you're just going to have to wait.
Okay. Teaser.
See you Thursday.
Basically, she probably doesn't know where her skulls are at. Because she wanted to, and then she's like, oh gosh, now I have to find my skulls.
I don't
Hey,
know
look,
what
no, look, there's the folder, and it says it.
Well, it might say it.
Well, I mean, let's, you know, spin that wheel. And, yeah, but careful.
I told
Avalanches,
Mariah, I said, I'm getting too many stencils, and they're getting all stuck, and now when I pull them out, you know,
they're getting compressed together.
getting compressed together. And there's a lizard in there. That has no business. Does it? Oh, yeah, it does.
Yes,
Worms, lizards, roaches, and toads.
Mm-hmm.
We could do a... Oh, and there's a... Look, I can put that down. And the flies can be
yes. Oh, do that.
caught in the web. No, I don't
Here,
know
and I'll
that.
put a link to that one. The web is... I love the web. We didn't spend enough time with the web. See, Brad was like on a hot streak there for a while. And it was hard to keep up with it. So we just need to slow it down. Bring some of these good ones back and
Have to just
spend some time with them. Or like when Robin was like, oh God, are we doing butterflies again?
Hey, we lost her.
She's gone. Yeah, we haven't seen Robin in a while.
And it kind of was around that same time. She might have been.
She said she was tired of gel printing. She just wanted a break.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember she's been gel printing years before we ever came on the scene. I don't blame her.
No,
I
yeah.
ain't mad at you, Rob.
No. We ain't mad at you. Now, I just don't know if those flies are going to show up. I
Yes,
don't
as Darcy
think
says,
they
for
are.
new people, stencils are not actual lizards. That's right. None of this is... Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about which one we need to use here.
Okay, I was going to put in a link.
All right. I'm thinking I need more definition on my flies before I do the
Get the web on her.
get the web on.
Are you sure?
Yes. They're not going to show up, Mariah.
Alrighty then.
See? They just become background. I want them to be caught in the web.
Okay. T.
Itchies.
Welcome.
Itchies. Itchies.
No worries. Glad you said hello. All right, one of these days I'm going to remember what I'm doing when I get over here. I'm telling you, when my brain hurts, it's hard to do things. Oh, I should probably do the skulls first since you're showing the skulls right now. Man. And I think these are the medium skulls that you got right there.
It's just not gonna be.
Pretty sure of that. Because the big ones are big. And I think the medium's it's a nice size.
I just want the fly to be a little bit sneaky.
Sneaky fly.
Sneaky fly.
Oh, that would be good. The skulls have the crow sit on top of it. That would be good. Wow, eating a mealworm. Or a fly in his mouth. Because we've got all those things.
We do. We do.
It's a sly fly.
Do. Oh, I don't want to lose my.
Oh, what? People do that? What?
What?
Angela said, Evie, do you put pasta in your chili?
Oh, that's like.
Mm-mm.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
no,
oh no.
no.
No, no, no.
Now, if you talk to the Texans here, they don't like beans in their chili. Right, or, yeah.
Yeah,
We like beans in our chili.
we do.
Oh, that looks fabulous. I like that it really kind of goes with the, you know, the more rough bits of the Franken stencil. I'm very happy with this. Curvature. Words.
They're hard sometimes. They are hard. Darcy, we say that all the time.
Yes, just,
We do.
we just laugh every time we say it. Words are hard. We got that from Darcy.
Yes. We're going to have a partial fly. I just need a partial fly. I don't really know why. It just looks good there. All right. Now, what color shall we use? What shall we use?
The chili goes over the pot. No, then that's like, that is, then you're talking about making like, that's spaghetti. What?
That.
Yeah, yeah. Just my brain is.
Okay, here's my dilemma. I want to maintain some of the linear quality of the underneath,
Yeah.
but I also want enough with that little worm. See, the problem is that little worm.
That little worm.
That little worm side that he's supposed to go on here is not the side that but I kind of like that. So I want my new stencils that I put down, I want the edges of them to show up. I don't necessarily need them to be like in full-blown force. But at the same time, I need enough contrast to make them show up somewhat. But I want this to be a mask, which it's going to be, and I have it down the right way. I can feel it. So, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes. I don't know how much of it's going to actually show through.
Oh, I don't either, but I think that there's going to be enough. Now, is this the one that I really like, or is it this one?
Oh, Carrie says transparent purple. You could do the purple. It's just going to darken everything.
Yeah,
I don't know
the-
if you're going to get as much zing out of it as you would with the teal.
That's my feeling also. And I think because it's contrasting, I think that this is going to be the best bet. Your best bang for the buck.
All right, Carla says, the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinnacle on my snout. Is it pinnacle? Pinnacle? Pinnacle. P-I-N-O-C-L-E.
No,
Knuckle?
pinnacle.
Pinnacle? Pinnacle.
That doesn't sound right, does it?
Right. Oh, goodness. Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, just think this is going to be absolutely stunning.
Now, Martha, did I send you some of the little skulls? I thought I did as a thank you.
I'm just going to try to get a little bit.
Have you gotten your package? Maybe I'm ruining things. I thought that you got oh, my brain. Ooh, look at that. I love it.
Okay, I've got just a few little spots, and this is, you can...
Yes, I knew pinnacle was but I didn't know that that's like the spelling.
Okay, does that look good?
Oh, yes, Carrie did a cool, his mask thing that he did.
Okay.
That was very cool. I was a little sad, actually, though, that you took off what you did in the beginning of it. I was like, that was perfectly fine. This may be a little more ghosty than you wanted it to be, but I like it.
I think it may be slightly, but if I'm going to err, I would have rather err this way than...
I mean, we know it's there. We got a video. Tell people about it.
Well, the fly showed up really.
Uh-huh. It would have been better doing this in reverse.
Well, this is true, but I already had this down, Mariah. You know, there's always people that are like that.
Got ideas.
Yeah, that after the fact and, you know, pointing out the obvious.
What was it, the hindsight after the thing?
Is 2020.
Or was it the thing that you had me read, and then you're like, oh, I wish I had that little comeback quip?
Oh, yes, I'm going to read all about that. You're going to hear all about that on Thursday.
Okay, we got some things.
Yeah.
I think what you should do.
I think if I pull it with the right color, I'm going to get more.
More than what you think?
Maybe.
Okay. Shutting the gate after the horse has bolted.
Yes.
I hadn't heard that.
Carmichael used to say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want it to be this side. See, look.
Yeah. I know that. I understand. Maybe what you should do is while that thing does it, because it needs to dry, so if there's any chance that you're going to get anything off of it. Because you might.
I think
just
I might.
seeing that show what you were showing.
Yeah, it may require the...
But in the meantime, why don't you do that again on the first layer on something? Yeah, I mean, you got an open plate.
Yeah.
There you go.
I do. It's got a little bit of mucky muck on it, but I think it'll be okay.
And do you want just the outline, or do you want to do a full?
Well, I think I really like the idea of the outline because then it's not so heavy.
Yeah. Do it. And you even have room for something else over there if you wanted.
Well, I'm just composing right now because remember,
Nope, it does not.
What?
Oh, or did you retract your own message?
What is
Darcy's just trying out things. Oh, I like Dr. Pepper. So in the skull set, you get the 3 different views.
This is a lot of skulls.
That's just too much.
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
What are you thinking?
Where's my modes? I do my modes.
With your what? She's looking for things. You got 20 minutes.
Bows and hoppers.
Now I really want chili. All this chili talk. I want some proper chili. Beans in it.
They're in an envelope. And they have...
See, she says she knows where things are. I know. I think so too, Evie. But it gets a little tricky whenever you're stacking the stencils. And if you overlap them, it's very difficult to then get the paint down in there. And then usually what happens is like you kind of have like a spot.
Yeah, it's not...
She is having a good time.
I'm looking for my
Moths.
death head moth. And I just had a story of my freaking...
Well, I see a file folder that says butterflies and moths.
No, it's
No,
in an
why?
envelope. It's in an envelope. Oh, look at that.
May I have
So
the
look at
envelope,
that while
please.
I'm searching. Look at the wonderfulness of that.
Please be distracted by this lovely print that was pulled earlier.
Yes. Well, would I put it back into the butterfly folder?
Now, I do agree. Like you can make the chili with like the red sauce. Like it should have tomato-y sauce. Usually, how we make chili is we start out with beans, like a bean soup. Then it progresses into...
Yes, and we're going to make beans. Ham hocks today.
Oh, fantastic. So that's how we start.
Yeah.
I love bean soup. It's one of my, I really love it. And there used to be this restaurant here in Dallas area. I think they still maybe one of them left, called Mercado Juarez. They had the best beans. Because it was a lot like our bean soup, but almost better. I mean, it was really good. And we used to go there every Wednesday when I worked, at the printing company. That was a thing. They also had the most awesome salsa, because it was hot salsa, like warm, like temperature wise. I don't know about that, Devin. She puts quinoa in her chili.
She puts what?
Quinoa?
No.
No.
I'm a real purist when it comes to the chili.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't put pineapple on my pizza.
I don't mind that necessarily. I mean, I don't order it that way, but I don't. I like a margarita pizza. I'm very hungry.
Dude, can we have somebody order food?
We could. If anybody's out there listening, named Brad, will you order food? Like pizza would be awesome.
Pizza. I promise to make beans tomorrow. I'm soaking them tonight.
Okay. I like that one in the middle. I like the face. If you're putting all 3 skulls together, the face front one goes to the middle. Because that one needs to be looking at it, and then they look at each other.
Yes, they can
See?
bookend.
There you go. If you guys are doing this layout, this is how the skulls should go.
This
Personal opinion, but you know. I like quinoa, but it is quinoa, right? Okay.
Yes, it is.
It's not quinoa.
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 Oh, goodness.
And Mariah's right. You should not overlap because you're going to lose whatever
Yeah.
it is that you overlap. But in this case,
You're gonna be okay with that.
I
You're just
think
gonna lose little leggies maybe. Or,
I'm going to lose some little leggies and, you know.
yeah.
But I want
Hey,
this to
Gayla.
be very dense down here. Did the bot let her back in?
Oh, that was Darcy that was
Oh.
getting kicked out. Gayla just arrived, I think. Yeah, skull communication. Or she's just been lurking. She couldn't help herself. She had to, you know.
Okay, do we want his butt? That's almost better.
That seems rude.
See, because it's like these little things here.
But I do kind of like the mirror thing that's happening there at the bottom.
But now the other thing, see, I was going to do...
Yeah, you got your maw. You found your maws, and now you're not even using them.
Now I'm not
Killing me,
even
lady.
using them. Oh, well. Hooty Rudy.
Hooty Rudy. Fresh and fruity.
Hooty Tooty.
Look at that fly's booty. It's because I need food.
Okay, we're Van Dyking it.
Okay. Oh, Devin says it needs some ombre. Well, she's gonna, I think, do the colorful outline thing where, you know, she's gonna do about 3 different colors, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna see if I can pull the skulls so that the skulls kind of, and I don't know that this is gonna work, but you know, as Mariah said, call your shots, call your shots.
Yeah, call your shot. So we got Van Dyke down. Van Dyke always looks like tar.
Does a bit.
Yeah.
Beat it down in there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be shy. That little fly butt just hanging in there. Alright. First layer. Oh my gosh. Can you believe, I mean, holy moly. Keep wiping it around.
Just spreading it.
Spreading it. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that, Paula. Yeah, I don't know about that. She says she puts about a half bottle of red wine, cocoa powder, coffee grounds in her chili. Now, I know some people do that.
Coffee grounds?
Yeah, this is, you know, that's kind of some of that nouveau. I don't know, chili maker.
I don't know. I kind of like my coffee in the morning. I might like it more or less liquid form. Not big on the... Did that pull that deadgum fly off of there?
Yeah, I think you brought up a fly. Oh, and you pulled some paint off of the one. I was like, where'd you get blue? But see the little white butt
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's not where he was, by the way.
Well, that's where he's going.
That's.
I don't think it mattered much.
Hey, Marcia! Look. And he's got her necklace on.
Oh. Mariah has her scarf on.
I do. I love it. And what's so funny is like, so I had this shirt picked out for today, and then the scarf came, and I was like, oh, wow. The scarf be mine.
But I shall also wear it.
We should. Sometimes.
But I really like it a lot, and I love the color.
That looks very creepy. We do beans. Beans. See, Lisa says no beans. Now, why are you a no bean person, Lisa? Is that the Kentucky thing, or is it by way of... Are you getting it? I think most of it's dry.
You just shush it.
Yes. Yeah, the cinnamon clovey thing. Yeah, that would definitely be more Greeky, and sometimes that can be too much. I don't know. A lot of food talk today. I like it. Yes, all the skulls are in a set. I think, unless you buy the big ones, I think Brad had them in a individual. Let me look 1 second.
How to get the little...
Yes, so you can buy a small and a medium, and then you can buy larges individually. But yes, the small and the medium come in the set.
That. Isn't that one?
We weren't really sure if anybody would want, like, the big one. I mean, because that's like a full sheet. But you never know. I mean, you might be
Maybe.
making some serious Halloween decorations.
Okay. Now,
You're so cute sometimes.
what?
Like those cat videos.
Okay, now
Sorry.
what? Oh.
You got 10 minutes. You need to make something more than Van Dyke Brown.
You know.
Remember, I just told you how cute you are. So
Yeah, I know.
just remember that.
Oh,
Did it squish on you?
yes.
Well, you got your apron on.
It's the lid. The lids get me every time.
The flies have been put to the test. I'll tell you.
Those little buggers are hanging in there.
Yeah,
They're
I'm proud of the little flies. I am. Yeah, see, we do that, and
What?
the like cubed beef. We do beef of some sort, but we have done the.
Oh, we're doing
actually-
the ham hocks. Smoked ham hocks.
But we've done it with the beef in the chili part because
Oh, yes.
we make the beans with the ham hocks because then that's the ham part.
Oh, and then we
Then
do.
we put in some
Yes.
kind of meat into the chili. Not always
Yes.
like hamburger meat. Sometimes we have done like, because you gotta watch for the sales or like there's
Chopped
the
up
Fiesta.
roast.
Yeah, the Fiesta Marts and stuff around here. We've done the, what do they call that? I think it starts with
Carne
A.
asada.
Yeah, the asada meat. Oh, and Darcy makes it with venison when her father-in-law
Oh,
sends
yes.
it. Yeah.
And Margie, I've had. Oh, yes, that's wonderful. We don't have access to that. But you know, we do have a package of that venison out there that
Yeah,
we
I
need.
don't like it in the chili as much.
We're gonna put it in there because I'm making it. When you make it, you can do what you want to do.
True that.
Okay, now I need something else here. I need some
I'll just keep extra beans to the side.
pinky stuff. Coming.
Yes, it's time to bring in the red.
How much time do I have?
7 minutes.
I can do it.
Okay.
Oh, and don't let me forget. We need to check the cistus.
Oh, yes, you gotta pull that. Well, we might run over by a few minutes, but it's been sitting
Oh, and
over
this is
there.
kind of mudding out here. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
They do have glow in the dark paint, but usually it's not. Like it's not.
It's not permanent.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just really feeling these prints, and I'm loving my Paycon paper.
You are loving on the Paycon today, and I think I took it off the list. Because you were just not really using it. Then I switched it out with one of the others, but I'll make sure I put it back in if the link is in below.
The reason I like it is because it really picks up the details nicely, where your stiffer paper is not going to. Stiffer paper is really great for that last pull.
The frameable, like, awesome.
You're not trying to get, stuff out of stencils and that
Hi,
kind
Heather.
of faldy-raw.
Oh, that's lovely. Very nice. Oh,
Loverly.
really, Carrie? I wouldn't have guessed that about you. He likes chili on a baked potato. I do not like chili on other things. I used to feel that way about bacon. I'm like, bacon is breakfast food. It should not be like on, you know, all things. But I actually do like some bacon on, well, I like a BLT. That's good. And then I like bacon on a chicken sandwich. You know, that's good.
Oh, I think bacon goes on.
Everything. And I like bacon on a salad. Like bacon.
Now
bits.
that little fly butt down there just worked great, didn't it? Come on now, y'all.
Yes.
A little love. Give me a little
Oh,
love.
yes. Oh, careful.
I don't know where to put these. But I'm not going to be brayering any because this has got to dry.
Yeah.
So this will have to be another day. Another dollar.
Another fly, another skull. Another
And I am going to use the death head moths with the skulls too. But look at that. Now we have to decide what we're going to pull it with, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny purple.
I don't know. I think maybe your teal color.
Maybe.
Well, we'll stay tuned on that. Now get the sisters going.
All right, I got to get this stuff out of the way here because remember,
Oh,
Sister's on the big one.
Brad and P, they love the pimento cheese. They're big
Oh, I
fans.
do. I love it. It's really good when I make it from scratch.
Yeah, I like that. I don't
The
like
kind that you buy at the store is okay, and I can choke it down because I love it so much.
For whatever reason, it does disappear. It is not hated upon.
I like it. I like it more better. When I make it, because I make a jalapeno version of it where I chop up the, you have to get out the food processor. And okay, I'm just trying to get these guys all kind of in the same.
That's good clarification, Darcy.
Well, we never did get the dead gum. Oh well, we'll have to do that another time.
What?
The look at this. Look how good that looks.
Well, I know. Are you gonna do your sisters?
Yeah.
You want me to get them for you?
No, I'm gonna get them.
Well,
I'm kind of trying to. pick
yeah,
up
you dig
more
yourself
so
out, or
I don't. So I don't, you know, fall down and slip on something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm hoping this is going to be as wonderful as I wanted it to be.
Oh, bye, Dot. Oh yeah, Dot likes her. She leaves it on cap lock.
She what?
She usually types in caps. Dot does. Oh, Sherry says, yeah, and we're in the Dallas area. She says that we need to go to
Lost one little arm.
the Chocolate Angel.
Oh.
Yeah, because they have a hot pimento. I love that. That turned out quite nice. You can draw that little piece back in.
I can, you know, I'm not sure it's not going to come off right now, but.
It might.
Oh. Look at that. I'm scrubbing a little bit out there.
Nice. Hey, look at that. Now some of that stuff's been there for a while.
Who knew?
Oh.
I'm not going to push my
No,
luck
yeah,
there.
it is.
It's just,
I like that. Are you calling it done?
I'm calling it.
You gonna sign that? We can put
Sign
a
it.
frame on it, or
Put a frame on it.
mat.
Mat it up.
I'm hoping this in the next couple of weeks to get some of these in the shop for you guys' request. Which is so sweet. We're still like, you guys really want some of these? Okay. I mean, we like them. Just it's kind of funny that other people want them. So I am quite fond of this one.
I am too. I'm not ready to give this one up yet.
Yeah, I don't know if this one will be going. Now, here's what happens. Because, again, we're out of space around here. but it'll sit in a box for a while. But we need to love on it, and then maybe it goes
But
into
look
the shop.
how nicely all of that little crazing of the gold came off there.
Yeah. I love it. Okay. So we shall see you guys back on Sunday. Or no, wait. Okay, it's Tuesday. Thursday. We have Thursday thoughts.
Thursday. Oh, and I've got some great thoughts. I read them to Mariah today.
A little bit. And then we'll try to do the, we're not going to overly discuss prior to. So that way we have the good convo during the stream. Because that's the place to do it. That'll be fun. Remember, you guys still have time to do the giveaway. If you want to know more about that, then you need to go over there to Makers, which that information is down below. And then you can see there, Nightbot, because Brad has dropped in the stream times, because we do this 3 times a week. Remember, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's at 3 p.m. And then on Sunday at 10 p.m. You could always watch those streams back. We love it when you leave comments. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and hit that bell. You will then be notified whenever we do go live or drop new content. And anybody that's kind of popping in here at the end, welcome. Sorry, this is the end. We appreciate it. Come back, watch the replay, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Bye, guys.
Bye.